From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I feel like he stabbed me in my heart. What's going on up in here?
What the hell going on now?
Get off of me, that's you.
Reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Shaquana Finley comes to Cheaters concerning her cohabiting boyfriend and business partner. Imploring aid from the professionals at Cheaters, Shaquana seeks to calm her notions of neglect. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Ivory works for me part-time in my salon, and in the beginning he was always there, and he would go above and beyond his call duty. And it just seemed like lately, when I asked him to do something, he got an attitude. He starts arguments with me for no reason. And it's just like he's got something else on his mind. It's like he's there, his body's there, but his mind is somewhere else.
Ivory Joe, age 35. A handyman suspected of getting his fingers caught in another woman's cookie jar. Days into the investigation, Cheaters PIs cordon off Shaquana's hair designs where the suspect works. A camera placed by Shaquana shows Ivory Joe lounging around the salon near closing time. An unknown female finishes sweeping and then leans down and kisses the suspect. She steps back for a moment and teases him before giving the suspect another kiss. As quitting time quickly passes, the two continue to play around, and the woman eventually lifts up his shirt and sits on Ivory Joe's lap.
We used to spend a lot of time together. We used to go out after work and, have drinks and go to the club. And now it's like he don't want to do nothing with me. He wants to go out by himself. He makes all these different excuses why he don't want me to go with him anymore.
After they close up shop at the salon, Ivory Joe escorts the woman to his truck in the alley. Having problems starting the vehicle, Joe lifts the hood and fiddles with the engine. Finally getting the vehicle started, the suspect drives away and drops his companion off at her residence.
Just the thought of him being with another woman, it just kills me. I can't imagine. Sometimes it just makes me sick to my stomach. No woman wants to know that her man is messing with another woman. That just hurts. I feel like he needs to keep it real with me. If he don't want to be with me, he should just say that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Because that's not fair to me. I never cheated on him. I never will. I'm not a cheater. I never will be a cheater. I'm just looking for a good man that I could settle down with, possibly get married later, and live the rest of my life with. That's all I want.
Cheaters personnel continue the surveillance around Shaquana's hair designs. This afternoon, Shaquana takes off, leaving Ivory Joe to close up shop. The hidden camera inside the salon shows that mice do play when the cat goes away. Ivory Joe sits back, strips down, and allows the woman from previous surveillance, now identified as Tasha, to sit on his lap. The philandering boyfriend plays with his side dish, and Tasha plays along with the suspect. Once they're done, they close the salon. Ivory Joe then packs Tasha into his truck. A Cheaters mobile team tails them to Tasha's residence, where Ivory Joe drops her off. She gives him a goodbye kiss before he heads back home to Shaquana. On this day, breaking from her pattern of leaving early, Shaquana stays late. Ivory Joe hustles his girlfriend off with promises to get home right after closing the salon. However, it's obvious that Ivory Joe is lying to his girlfriend. True to his MO, he stays and plays with Tasha. Quite a while later, a cheater's tail follows Ivory Joe and Tasha as he drives his side dish across town to her residence. While Ivory Joe gives Tasha one last hug, the Cheaters team prepares to head back to headquarters to prep the case file for Shaquana's viewing. Coming up, The Confrontation.
Lengthy hours on the case furnishes findings of both Shaquana's salon subordinate and her beau's communal misconduct. Called upon by cheaters to inspect the graphic report, Shaquana readies her emotions for the worst. Shaquana, I just want to say thank you for coming out tonight. I understand you're going through a lot right now. You do know we conducted our investigation. And my question for you is, are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
I sure am.
All right. We begin our investigation outside of your hair salon. Sometime later, you leave for the day. That's when we see your boyfriend and this woman sitting on a couch. She straddles him. He lifts up her shirt, and she begins to smother his face in her chest. After that, sometime later, we see Tasha disappear onto her knees. Sometime later, they exit. Our detectives then follow the both of them in his truck as he drops her off at her residence. They exchange a kiss, and she walks away. Is there a reason why he is giving her rides places?
Well, you know, we was helping her out, and she didn't have a car, you know, so I told him it was okay to drop her off, but I didn't know all of this was going on.
Continuing on with our investigation, we start in the front of your salon. That's when we see you walk out, Ivory Joe behind you. You go to your car, you give him a hug goodbye, and you leave for the evening. Ivory Joe goes back inside, sits down, Tasha gets on top of him, and profusely begins to kiss him to the point where he pushes her off because he gets a phone call.
Hey, Mama, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just trying to find out what time you coming home.
Oh, I'll be there about an hour and a half.
Okay. What kind of money we make?
Oh, I think we did pretty good. You know I don't count for money. Tasha been handling that all day.
You gonna have to take her home?
Yeah, I think I'm going to drop her off. It's a little late right now, and I don't want to get her foot down like that.
Call me when you're on your way so I can make sure the food is hot when you get there.
Okay, Mom, I can do that. I love you, okay?
Okay, love you too.
Call me when you're on the way to make sure the food is still hot when you get there. That is a good person.
The food
right
is
there.
not the only thing that's hot.
Apparently not. After saying I love you, Ivory Joe then proceeds to lay on top of this woman, Tasha. After finishing up their romantic rendezvous, they get into Ivory Joe's truck. He drops off Tasha at her residence. They exchange a kiss, and then he returns home to you for the evening.
Wow. I'm so hurt. I mean, I feel like he stabbed me in my heart and then gave her the knife to stab me in my back.
Shaquana, this is what I want to do right now. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Do you have a key to your salon?
Yes.
All right, well, they are at your salon right now.
Okay.
So why don't we get in the vans, get on the road, and go confront them.
All right.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Right this way.
Let's do this.
All right, come on.
What's going on? What's going on up in here?
What the hell going on now?
What's going on up in here? What's up? What's going on up in here? Huh? What you been doing? Party and I wasn't invited? Yeah, you familiar with these people?
I know this.
You know who this is?
Yeah, this
You
is.
busted, you busted, son. You
I'm
busted.
busted what?
What you been doing?
Hell no.
You this bitch?
Come on,
Let's
bro.
keep it real. Let's keep it. Just keep it real with me right now. All I want you to do is keep it real with me. Are you this bitch?
Hell no.
Shut up, bitch. I'm not talking to you. Shut up. Are you this bitch?
Come on, baby.
Huh?
You know I wouldn't around.
You
on
what?
You know I wouldn't around.
And you got a straight face. You lying with a straight face.
He's talking about,
You what?
you know, remember this?
You got a straight face. What? You lying with a straight face. What do you think I'm stupid?
I know this ain't.
Oh, Lord. What do you son? Give me this. Think I'm playing with him. Can you read? Can you read? Can you read? It say you are being videotaped. Huh? That's what you gonna do to me? That's how you gonna do me?
Why would you do this to a woman that gives you a place to work, gives you, ride home because you do not have a vehicle, and basically is, you know, taking care of
He
it.
had just been coming on to me every day. He just kept on coming on to me. So I just gave in. And I can't believe y'all looking at me and I'm doing all this.
I'm down like this. You want to tell me something. You want this, you want this bitch? Show this the tape.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
All right, well, they are at your salon right now.
Okay. What's going on up in here?
What the hell going on now?
You this bitch? Can you read? You are being videotaped.
Come on.
Show this tape. What? What's that? Don't that hoe. That hoe, Shaquana. You don't want no. Come on, bring your bitch ass. Come on, let me. You better go on. I promise, Shaquana, you don't want none of this. No, you don't want none of this. Let her come and get her at my shop.
I'm in there late at night. She's twisting around. Look at the little tight dresses and loose.
You fired, and she fired too.
Come on now.
You fired. You get the. My best friend. You get your my best friend. Hell you mean? How would you do? Tell this bitch to get her out. Tell her come get her. I'm telling you, tell her come. Tell this bitch to come.
The camera's in here.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
The clock?
Right here in the clock. Yeah. So bring your bitch ass. Bring your. Bitch, bring her in here. Bring her in here. Now, bring her in here. Yeah, she better go. She better leave.
Going down. Get your key from that, Mike.
Hey, man, so you gotta let me know what's going on, dude. What
She
happened?
don't mean nothing to me, man. It's only...
But she cares about you. In this phone call, I have her saying that she is waiting to keep dinner warm for you.
I didn't need the dinner. Dinner's nothing.
So you mean to tell me, honestly, Ivory Joe, that you don't love this woman? You don't care about
Neither
her?
one of them. They both are just... She's not the only one. She's not the only one that I'm cheating on.
You knew that bitch was no good? No way. Get your man. Love you.
Why did you smash that camera? That camera tells the truth.
She won't catch me doing anything else. She's gonna take me back. She's gonna take me back. She's gonna take me back.
Will you tell her the same thing you just told me about cheating on her with another person?
What it is.
Let's go. Come on.
What it is.
Let's go some more.
Tasha.
See if the bitch got a recording in
Hey,
this
Tasha.
club.
Tasha.
There.
Tasha.
Come on, baby. I ain't trying to hear this shit.
You do know that this man is also sleeping with other women besides you, right?
No, I don't know that. I hope he ain't.
I apologize. I messed up.
You go. Give me my key. Give me my key. Give me my key. It's a wrap, bro.
Before you go up to his truck and get in with him, why don't you go talk to him and make sure you have your facts straight?
Can we talk about it?
I don't need you.
She need her key.
I don't need you.
She can get the key tonight.
No, you give it to me now. So you
You got nothing to do with it.
So you the hoes too.
We'll talk about that later.
Well, come on then. Well, come on then.
Well, both of y'all then. All of y'all.
Thank you very much, sir.
He gave you the key. If she don't come get her, she won't have no. Where? Damn truck. Let me get this.
Tasha, one last thing. Do you feel if he's having sex with other women that you might want to get tested?
Oh, I'm gonna
test it tonight.
Yeah.
This up tonight. Hey, this is 85. What?
Bitch, you still want to that hoe.
Come on, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all no more to get the out the way.
Bitch,
The next time I'm running
get
out.
your ass out of here, bitch. Hoe ass. Hoe ass. Hoe ass.
Security.
This bitch is. This is. Get her ass. Tag her ass.
Let her go. Let her go.
Bitch, you want that hoe.
I can get some of her.
Watch me.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Look out.
Get these cameras out of here.
Get at him.
Bitch. Bitch.
Oh, it's stalled. Imagine that. The law of attraction.
Yeah.
I'm low. Yeah.
Shut up. Stupid ass. You got no money, you dumb.
Check your cameras. I'm spending all of your.
Come on, hoe.
Now let them hoes get it. These hoes don't want none of me. They don't want none of me. Bitch ass hoe.
I don't.
Following the melee, Shaquana contemplates her hair-splitting decision. Later, we'll reveal how she's doing. But now, Cheaters welcomes Johnny Green, the culprit from the Elizabeth Green case. Johnny paints a different picture the day he was caught with his pants down on Cheaters.
At first, it was total shock. Like, just who is in my shop, what's going on? It was chaos. All the people running around in your face. I needed to answer for myself and was unable. You can't speak much when you're getting hit. And I definitely deserved all that. I brought it all on myself.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? God. What does it look like? What does it look like? I'm his wife, honey. The about. I know all about. No. Everything I've done for you, Johnny. Everything.
I tried to contact Kat to give her an apology. She wouldn't hear it, so I had to leave her alone. And then I tried to work things out with Elizabeth. And I thought that she would eventually calm down, that my words would get to her, that she would remember and boil our relationship back to what started in the first place, how we care about each other. But this was just a huge, huge wound, and it didn't work out. Now we're divorced, and I have to just find peace in that. I screwed up major.
You don't know art, Johnny. You don't know it. You don't know anything. You wish. You wish. That's nothing. I'm real.
Will you come over here
I'm
for a
real.
second?
I am something. I am flesh and blood.
He needs to hear this phone call.
Well, Elizabeth stopped paying the rent on the studio and kicked me out of the house. So I talked to the landlord, and I'm living in the studio actually right now. I really miss going home and having her there. I took that for granted. And you don't realize until it's gone the difference it is to have an empty space in your bed. I keep my luggage there so I don't bump into it and think about it. But I did this to us. It's my fault. I should be upset. I should be in misery. This is all part of my payment for doing it.
Although finally confirming her worst fears, Shaquana still feels relief at giving up her deadbeat boyfriend, as well as a leech of an employee. She knows she can move on with her life unencumbered by both parasites. Despite the chaotic mess he left behind, Ivory Joe swears that Shaquana will take him back. He is currently not seeing either woman. When contacted by Cheater's producers, Tasha, unwilling to provide logical comment, only says, "Get those cameras out of my face."
A crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.